there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be picking out my November TBR. First of all, really sorry about the lighting. This is my new library. Also, we just moved and I don't have my ring light or anything, so unfortunately that's the lighting that we're gonna have to deal with for now. I'm really sorry. It's fine. This should be a short video anyway. Anyway, this is actually the first time I've ever sat down and made a monthly TBR at the beginning of the month, so I'm really excited. I wrote down a bunch of little prompts and put them in this jar. It is currently Halloween. Happy Halloween. I needed to sit down and film this today because I'm actually going camping tomorrow, which is November 1st, and I need to pick some books to take with me. I also have a really fun tropical getaway at the end of the month, so that's another time that I'm going to be able to hopefully smash through a couple books. Anyway, I have a good feeling about this reading month. I've been in the worst slump, but I'm finally officially over it and I'm very excited. To start off with, the book I'm currently reading, which is Fantasma by Kaylee Smith, 8 also chapters in, and I'm obsessed with it. This is basically fantasy but kind of paranormal-y. It's very gothic from what I've heard. Like I said, I'm only at the beginning, so I can't really give you much based on my personal experience, but it's about a game called Fantasma, which is kind of Hunger Games, Saw, Nerve sort of vibes. And the rules of Fantasma, from what I can understand, is they take your biggest fears and then there's 9 trials over the course of 9 nights, and you can leave Fantasma whenever you want as long as it's not during a trial. And I believe each trial you either win or pass or you die. I'm very excited to continue this. This isn't really on my TBR because I've already started it, but I just wanted to start off by saying that I am reading this right now. Anyway, now let's get in to the prompts. Okay, our first one. A book you've had a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really wanted to get this one, and I think I know exactly which one I want to pick. And that is Reputation by Sarah Shepherd. Obviously, this is the author of Pretty Little Liars. I'm actually rewatching Pretty Little Liars right now, and I bought this book back in 2021. I honestly haven't heard anything about it. I have no clue really what it's about. I think it's like mystery vibes. Aldrich University is a polished and prestigious institution, home to an elite student body and a top hospital. But a hack of the entire faculty, staff, student and alum email accounts reveals the lies lurking beneath the school's perfect veneer, and rumors and scandals explode. The backlash to the new revelations turns lethal when a handsome doctor winds up dead. In a community where everyone has something to hide, the women of the town must figure out who the killer among them is before someone else is murdered. So yes, our first book is Reputation. Okay, wait, that was so fun. Okay, let's pick out another one. A mystery. I just picked a mystery. We could do Ivy. I believe this is a mystery. Ashton University might be teeming with prestigious and wealthy students, but the currency on campus isn't their millions, it's their secrets. And the 3 women living at Clarence Manor are filthy rich in lies and deceit. 2 of the roommates have played this game for years. Some would consider them masters of a ruse. The 3rd might be new to Aston, but she's no stranger to secrets. Who's hiding the ugliest truths? We'll let you be the judge. Go ahead, whisper your confessions in our ears. We promise not to tell. This one was blowing up on bookstagram at one point in time, like blowing up. And then one day it just disappeared and we never heard anything about it again. Other option is the second book in the Inheritance Games trilogy because I loved the first one. Again, I read it back in 2021 and I just never read it again. See, I got to chapter 2 and for some reason I just wasn't feeling it. I think I'm gonna do Ivy because I don't see myself reading it any other time, whereas I've been really intrigued to read it lately. 2 books that are both like university college setting, mystery, about rich people with secrets. Maybe that's not the best idea, but look, we're off to a very strange start for this TBR, guys. Okay, so for prompt number 3, a book with a pink cover. I have a lot. I think I know which one I want to read, but let's see if it's actually got a pink cover. Thinking You and Me on Vacation. It is a pink spine, and you know what? I would consider that a pink cover. I really think it's going to be between these 2. And you know what? I'm going to go with You and Me on Vacation because I need to read it. Okay, book 3, a book with a pink cover. I'm doing You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry. I think it's mostly pink. I would say it's like 70% pink, and the spine is pink. A book you've DNF'd. There's a lot of these. Well, to start with, I could do the Hawthorne Legacy because, as we just discovered, technically I started it. What else could I do? I actually have a whole stack of them right here because I was just I'm in the middle of filming a video reading books that I DNF'd while in my reading slump. And you know what? I am going to do The Wrong Mr. Right. And this is, by the way, when I say DNF, I don't mean official DNF. I'm never going to pick it up again. When I DNF a book, 9 times out of 10, it's a mood thing. Like this, I didn't DNF it, I just never picked it back up. So I guess you would call that a soft DNF, but whatever, same thing to be honest. But yes, I'm doing The Wrong Mr. Right by Stephanie Archer. I'm on page 140 out of like 360, so I'm under halfway. I was really enjoying it, but I was in a major reading slump, as I've said a million times. But now that I'm out of that slump, I am excited to pick this up, and like I said, I have a tropical holiday at the end of the month. So this is perfect. It's about this girl, Hannah, who lives in a small town and she runs a bookshop. I think she's never had a boyfriend. The guy is Wyatt. He's like a professional surfer, really good with the ladies. She asks him to help make her more likable, and he needs help with his surfing career. So they kind of strike up a deal to help each other, and obviously from there they start catching feelings, and I think they frame it as like he's teaching her how to be a hot girl. So kind of Duff energy. It was a really easy read so far. It wasn't the time for me, so I'm very excited to pick this back up, and I think I should be able to smash it out really quickly. We've really switched up the vibes. Like we got 2 very similar and then 2 very similar. I think I'm gonna do 2 more because I just have a good feeling about this month. And maybe I'm being overly ambitious, but that's okay. A book with less than 300 pages. You know what the first thing I'm gonna do is check this. No. 344. Okay. I see one option. I wonder what One True Loves is. Nope. Nowhere near. Okay. What's behind me actually? Oh, I do have this romance book that I've had forever. Bad Influence by Charlie Rose. This is definitely, yeah, 266. That could be an option. I feel like this is going to be more than 300. Priest by Sierra Simone. This is 289. I don't know whether to keep looking or if I just choose between these 2. This is another option, A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. Okay, this is actually over 300 pages. Wow. You wouldn't think it. Okay. I'm gonna pick between these 2. I'm thinking Priest. I don't know why. For the past like maybe 2-3 weeks, I've randomly been like, wait, I want to read Priest, but I've been in the middle of other books. So I think that's a sign. I should read this, even though I do need to read this because I've had it for so long. But Priest it is. Basically, I have no idea what it's about. It's just about a priest and he meets a girl and he falls in love, and then he wants to break all his priest rules. Doesn't sound like there's much plot there, but I'm sure there is. I've heard good things about this series, to be honest, so I am very excited to read that. And then one more. I'm kind of hoping for a fantasy because, like I said, I'm reading this right now and it's really got me in the mood for a fantasy. A new to you author. Okay, I can easily pick a fantasy for that. Yay. Okay, let me get all of my choices. Okay, I unfortunately have a lot of options. I feel like this is not the fun part of watching a TBR video, so I will try and keep my decisions off screen. We have A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid. I really want to read this, and actually my friend Maddie just read it and she said, she messaged me when she was reading and she was like, dude, you'd love this, you need to read it. So I really want to, but I know it's not super heavy on the romance plot. I'm not a seasoned fantasy reader, So I think I need a heavy romance plot as I pick up this next book. Babel, I don't know. I don't even know what this is about. I think this is a dark academia more than fantasy, and that's completely fine. Oh my gosh, there's a whole map of like Oxford. Oh, this looks insane. This seems like a really heavy read, and again, I think I need some romance, and I don't know if there's any romance in this. I have no clue, so if there is, I'm sorry, I have no idea. We have One Dark Window and Powerless. Both of these I'm 99% sure have romance. So this one was framed as like a, if you liked Fourth Wing, you need to read this, and that's kind of when it blew up. And I did love Fourth Wing. I haven't read the second one, to be honest. I probably should. I loved Fourth Wing. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It also, I don't know, it's less intimidating. It's slightly shorter. I don't think it's YA, whereas this is YA. And look, I'm not a lover of YA. Sue me, whatever. So the final book that we're going with is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Definitely a new to me author. But that rounds off our TBR for the month. So hopefully I stick to it. I have a pretty good feeling, to be honest. I'm very excited to read honestly all of these. But this is my pile. We have obviously Fantasma is what I'm reading right now. And then we have Reputation, Ivy, You and Me on Vacation, The Wrong Mr. Right, Priest, and One Dark Window. That sounds like a glorious month of reading. I hope I can get through all of these. So everyone, wish me luck. Make sure you come back at the end of the month. Hopefully I'll do a wrap up. Also follow me on my bookstagram because I will give updates of what I'm reading on there. But this is my stack for the month. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.